This is Get Paid X. We start with a secure, passwordless email login to verify the user's identity. Once inside, the onboarding checklist guides us. First, we complete the creator profile to establish trust. Users post tentative check-ins to signal intent. I'm searching for a location via Google Places for a coffee and code sprint. I add my topics and schedule. Now, I want to get paid by fans for this session, so I toggle Priced Post. This feature requires a Pro subscription. I quickly upgrade via Stripe to unlock monetization tools. Next, I connect my Stripe Express account. This allows me to receive direct payouts from clients and local businesses. With payments active, I set a $3 price tag on this meetup. Get Paid X handles the transaction and collects a platform fee. To save time and effort, I'm attaching a workspace. This uploads a runnable code archive directly to the post. This isn't just a file download. It launches a secure, containerized environment where I can delegate tasks to an AI agent. Here, I'm using the embedded Codex CLI. I instruct the AI to modify the homepage text and write tests for the project file. The AI executes the code in real time. I can verify the changes in the editor and preview the running application instantly. This allows buyers to verify the value of the code before they purchase. The environment is fully interactive and contained in the browser. We track AI consumption via an integrated wallet. Users can monitor token usage and top up credits to keep the workspace running. Now, to expand reach, I enable co-selling. I can enter the email of a publisher or influencer directly on the post. I assign them a 10% revenue share. This splits the Stripe payment automatically, incentivizing partners to promote the drop. Partners have their own dedicated view. In the co-seller earnings dashboard, they can track total revenue and pending transfers. For professional branding, we offer white-label custom domains and automatically attaches the partner's referral code to every visitor. Get Paid X, the platform to get paid, get closer, and get published.
So today we are launching a deep dive into a platform that's trying to solve, three of the biggest challenges in the creator economy.
Yeah, three really thorny ones.
Yeah.
How do you get paid reliably? How do you keep users safe? And, how do you actually build a tech environment where people can truly collaborate?
Exactly. And the platform we're looking at is called Get Paid X.
You might also see it as Get Closer X in some of the source material. But what's really fascinating right from the start is how it's designed against the grain of typical social media.
It totally is. It rejects that whole idea of a permanent online identity.
Yeah.
I think the best way our sources put it, and the best way to think about it, is like a pop-up shop for your expertise.
That's the perfect analogy.
It's not a permanent store like your Instagram profile. You open for business when you have an event or something to sell, and then when it's over, the shop closes. The beta just disappears.
And that analogy is so key because it really connects to their whole philosophy, which is about maximizing real-world value while, minimizing that digital footprint that leads to burnout and all the security problems we see everywhere else.
Absolutely. So for this deep dive, we're focusing on three, I think, pretty radical pillars that make the system work. First, this location-first model with ephemeral chat for safety.
Right.
Second, a really slick system for automated revenue sharing, the co-selling. And third, and this is the big tech piece, these fully runnable AI-powered code environments you can attach to a post.
They're building a whole professional ecosystem.
Yeah.
And it's all founded on really transparent financial deals, strong safety rules, and a serious amount of back-end tech to make it all happen.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Let's start with the safety side. If it's location first, how does Get Paid X actually make sure that the people you're talking to are really there and not, just some bot ghosting you from 1,000 miles away?
So they have this really clever two-stage check-in system. It's designed to verify intent first and then reality second.
Okay, so what's stage one?
Stage one is the tentative check-in. It's basically you signaling, hey, I plan to be there. It's like an RSVP. It helps the creator see who's interested, maybe sell tickets, get a head count.
So the creator knows, okay, 20 people say they're coming to my workshop, but those 20 people, they can't actually get into the live chat or anything yet.
Exactly. Access, the real access, only comes with stage two. The physical check-in.
Right.
You have to physically verify your GPS location is inside the event's boundary. Once that check succeeds, then the chat room unlocks. You get access to all the features, all the resources.
And this is where that whole ephemeral idea really kicks in, isn't it? They're not trying to build some permanent archive of every event.
No, not at all. And this is so crucial for the safety and the focus. They deliberately limit what you can see. As a user, you can only see messages from 15 minutes before your own check-in time.
Oh, wow. So if I check in at 3 p.m.,
You can only see the conversation going back to 2:45 p.m. Nothing before that.
that completely changes the dynamic, doesn't it? It
Right.
stops someone from walking in and, scrolling back through months of old arguments or chatter. It keeps everything focused on the now.
Precisely. And the cleanup is automatic and pretty aggressive. All chat messages just expire automatically. They disappear within 3 hours of being posted.
3 hours.
Yeah. It forces the conversations to be light, logistical, and, anchored to who is actually verifiably present.
So if we connect that to the big picture, why should a creator care about this automatic cleanup?
It's about the moderation burden. It just slashes it. If the data is short-lived, the platform can't become a library for long-term harassment or personal attack.
It actively discourages it.
It does. And then you have the ultimate safety rails, which the source material confirms. There are no private DMs and no follower accounts.
That is the nuclear option against social media burnout.
It really is.
No DMs means no unwanted advances, no harassment moving into a private space. No follower list means no one can stalk who you associate with. It makes it a genuinely safer workspace for, say, an author or a developer who just wants to host a meetup.
It creates this defined, trustworthy little sandbox for a professional transaction to happen inside.
Okay, so they've built the safe sandbox. The next, and probably most important question, is how do you monetize that trust? So let's shift to the money. The core of it seems to be the priced post.
That's right. The price post is the pop-up shop. It's just a simple, low-cost gate the creator can switch on for a post. It's perfect for things like micro-consults, workshop seats, or selling digital files.
And the payment side is all run through Stripe Connect Express. So if I'm a creator, how fast does that money actually hit my account?
Instantly, or as instantly as Stripe can move it. They use what's called the direct charges model.
Okay.
This means the money flows directly from the buyer to the creator's Stripe account. The platform takes its cut on the way.
And that cut is a flat 10%.
A flat 10% application fee on everything. The creator gets the rest right away.
That transparency is great, but here's where it gets really, really interesting for me. The co-selling feature. Creators often need help with marketing from, publishers or influencers.
Right, and getting them paid is always a nightmare of invoices and follow-ups.
But Get Paid X automates that revenue split.
This is a genuine game changer. It just eliminates all that friction. The creator just assigns a revenue share, let's say 20%, to a co-seller using their email address when they're setting up the post.
Okay, but hang on. Technically, Stripe Connect with direct charges, it only supports two parties, right? The buyer and the creator. How on earth does the system pay out 3 different people at once?
That is the brilliant bit of architecture we need to unpack. You're right. Stripe does not natively support a transfer from one connected account to another connected account for things like royalties.
So if the money goes straight to the creator, the system can't just reach in and pull some back for a third person?
Exactly. So what GetPaidX does is it circumvents that. It sets the Stripe application fee to cover 2 things at the same time. Its own standard 10% fee, plus the co-seller's entire 20% share.
Wait a minute. So the platform temporarily collects 30%. It's basically acting as the payroll department for the co-seller.
That is precisely what it's doing. The platform's main account collects that bigger fee. Then as soon as that transaction clears, the platform's own account just does a normal, simple transfer to the co-seller's connected Stripe account.
Wow.
It completely avoids that unsupported payment path, but gives everyone an instant, clean record of the payout.
That level of orchestration just to make collaboration easier is, it's deeply impressive. And I'm guessing this architecture is what powers the referral system, too.
It is. A referral code is used to lock in that long-term revenue sharing. So if a creator signs up in your code, it starts this 3-month lock window.
Okay.
And during that window, you, the referrer, automatically get a guaranteed share, say 5% of that new creator's revenue.
And the creator who got referred gets a benefit too.
Yep. The lock window can also trigger a temporary discount for them. So instead of paying the usual 10% platform fee on their subscription renewals, they might only pay, say, 4% for those 3 months.
It's an incentive system that rewards everyone automatically.
Directly and automatically.
Okay, so the safety is tight, the money is automated, but the final pillar is the biggest technical jump. Let's get into the AI workspace. This changes what you can even sell online.
It really does. It moves a digital sale from just, a transactional download to an actual experiential service. When a creator attaches a project, like a ZIP file of code, the buyer isn't just downloading it.
They're getting a live working version of it.
A guaranteed runnable instance of that code.
So what happens when a buyer clicks that attachment?
It spins up a secure, containerized environment right there in their browser. The platform is using some sophisticated tech on the back end, things like Azure Container Apps, to manage this. It's a true living workspace.
That's revolutionary. And this environment is ready to go from second one because it has an AI coding agent built right in.
Correct. The workspace comes preloaded with the OpenAI Codex CLI. So right after it launches, a user can just start telling the AI to refactor code, write unit tests, update the documentation right inside that container.
Let's get into the nuts and bolts of that. You mentioned a gateway and controller pool architecture. Why is that necessary? Why not just spin up a normal VM?
VMs are way too slow and way too expensive for this kind of quick, ephemeral use. The controller pool, built on these container apps, gives you these secure, fast, scalable environments on demand.
And the gateway is the traffic cop.
The gateway is the orchestrator. It issues secure tokens, JWTs, for authentication. It monitors the health of the controllers. It's a complex setup, but it ensures users get that near-instant access without compromising security.
And let's be clear about the two access modes. Edit mode for the creator and view mode for the buyer. They're different, right?
Completely different. They're managed by how resources are allocated and whether changes can be saved. A creator in edit mode gets their own dedicated controller instance.
Okay.
And, crucially, they get these temporary secure URLs, AS URLs, to upload and download files to Azure Blob Storage.
Oh.
This lets them save their work. They can persist the project's Git archive and a special file called codex-sessions.zip.
Codex-sessions.zip. Why is that file so important? Is it just a log?
Oh, it's much more. It's vital for the user experience. That file holds the entire state of your AI interaction. So if you step away and come back later, the platform can reload the history of all your AI prompts and its responses. It's stateful resume for AI collaboration.
And the buyer gets a different experience in view mode. The try before you buy.
Right. View mode is all about efficiency. Buyers reuse a shared pool of controllers, and the session is strictly read-only.
So they can't mess anything up.
Can't save or commit any changes. They can launch the code, they can run it, or they can even use the Codex AI if the creator allows it. But it's all just to validate that it works. No risk.
And once they buy, they get a link to their own full edit mode version.
That's it. And one last thing. Creators can also monetize these archives as templates. If you have a great project starter kit, you can save it to a system gallery.
Ah, so you don't have to re-upload the ZIP file for every single sale.
Exactly. The gateway can just create a new instance directly from the template. It's a path to creating these instant passive income streams from reusable work.
And of course, the system has to track the AI usage, since that costs real money.
It tracks everything.
Yeah.
All the AI use is monitored through an integrated wallet and credit system. It tracks right down to the individual tokens used by the AI, so creators can see exactly what their costs are.
Okay, so let's tie this all together. What does this all mean when you combine these three pillars?
I mean, GetPaidX is an ecosystem that is fundamentally built for high-value professional content drops. It's grounded in total financial transparency with Stripe direct charges and that co-selling model.
Right, no financial guesswork.
None. Then it wraps everything in these strong safety rails, the ephemeral chat, no DMs, to protect the creator.
Yeah.
And finally, it delivers the technical horsepower, these AI-powered workspaces that let creators sell something that is alive, something that is runnable, not just a static PDF.
It's incredible how much friction is just abstracted away from the creator. You just focus on what you're an expert in. You set a price, you set a revenue share, you upload your project once.
And the platform handles everything else, the presence verification, the instant money splits, the secure code environment, even the AI.
It really is something.
But here's the provocative thought I want to leave you with to consider. given the sheer depth of the data models needed to make this work. I mean, they're tracking the origin of every template, the status of every single co-seller payment, every token the AI consumes. How is this massive new data set on expert collaboration going to change how creators decide who to work with and where and when they publish their work? Is the real long-term value of a platform like this less about any single sale and more about the comprehensive, undeniable audit trail it creates for your professional IP and all your collaborations?
The ultimate metadata on expertise. Something to think about as we all decide where we want to open our next high-tech pop-up shop.